It's cold. It's a little cold. Alright. I'm gonna do the secret merchant thing. And other stuff. What do I do? Definitely. Going into town. I don't even need to eat. I feel like I should give other people stuff. Who can I for now? Oh, there it is. Why can't you be this? Riding needs to be higher. I want to make you a Rune Rider so bad. You're staying where you are. You're my dancer forever. I need you to be a lord. Group myself. I don't need to eat anything. I don't think. Yeah, I don't need to eat. So I'm big chilling. I think I'll do one meal. That's it. I think that would be cool. That's perverse. War. Oh my. Fire. Look at me. I'm a dancer. Oh, my war outfit. My war! Oh, the monastery. Okay. Well, I guess our buying. I have renown, right? Can I buy anything with renown? If it's logging me, I need to unlock it in this, whatever. Does that mean I could just go to like Felix and it would be like Eclipse? Yeah. Yeah. should make our falcon knight. Alright, whatever. Let's go up. That was like a lot of nothing there. I apologize. I wholeheartedly apologize. Look at this fucking pervert.
What is it? I have no words for you. I have blades, and if you wish to cross them, I'll be more than happy to. Although you may not be.
No.
I was told not to, however. So I will hold off until the war ends.
This guy's fucking crazy.
I have a favor to ask.
I want Reaper Knights. That's it. Let's fucking go. It's like, hi, I talk like this. I'm really quiet guy.
Right.
I'm scared when you're talking like this. Nothing can never go wrong. Unless I get caught as the Dark Knight. Fucking weirdo. Student.
I'm from Alliance lands, but I'm only a commoner. The idea of fighting Alliance nobles isn't exactly losing me any sleep. Finding old friends, though? That's something else. No, I'd better clear my head. Captain Gerald used to say a mercenary has to be thoughtless. Guess I finally get what he meant.
I ain't doing nothing with you. Ooh, I could like start going to class with people.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. It's all a great deal of bother, but I will do my part, of course.
For sure. Yes. Do I not have vegetable seeds? There we go. Look at that. Red flowers.
Flowers are so resilient, aren't they? Despite the war going on outside the monastery, here they are blooming beautifully. I hope we get to see more kinds of flowers when the weather warms up.
So do I. Petra. What you gotta say, girl?
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color. I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
Same here. Same here. I might as well go on a thing. And by a thing, I mean a tea date with Elgar.
Do you have time for a request?
So I gotta fish for the big one.
Hey! We can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we can to support the army, so give it your all out there. Hey there.
It's giving me bait. This fucking guy.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday. Anyway, best of luck in the next battle.
Really now? There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
She got deals to say.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I think
Got gold. I'm not bad.
Return soon, please.
Welcome. Please come again.
Right.
Got a favor to ask.
Hello there. Hey!
Unbelievable.
Hey there.
Well,
Come back
better
anytime.
Shit right
I figured I'd have a look at how the kingdom is holding up while I was on the road. So I took a trip up north despite the cold. But the borders were closed on every road. I wasn't even able to get into the kingdom. Every crossing point was guarded by grim-looking armed soldiers. It was all very imposing.
Is there gold I can sell?
Welcome.
William.
This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Professor.
I thought I was ready for this. But it's not easy to fight against my old schoolmates. I was in the Golden Deer House, so I have a lot of memories with them. No, I'm not. I decided to fight alongside you, and I will not waver. Then again, precisely because they're old friends, I wouldn't leave this to someone else. I have to assume responsibility.
Shamir.
Quad, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. He wasn't typical in Fodlan. Then there's Rhea and King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides, for different reasons.
Listen,
What the
The
heck?
Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
Hold on.
Hi.
5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed me to join your side. Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own army. In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady Edelgard.
Okay.
Food has gotten scarce since the war started. Lately, the prices have really been going up. Normally, that would mean reducing our own take, but we just can't afford to do that. If we lose this war, we lose everything.
Yeah, we like that sometimes.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Brave, too. Our next
That's a
target
cool
of
hat.
attack is Deirdre,
That's a really
the
cool
Alliance
hat.
base. Better stay sharp, even if we do have superior numbers. Yes.
Judith of Daphne, you are a force to be reckoned with. You will not be forgotten.
In another life, I might have fought by her side. It's a harsh truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. We can't change the past.
Oh, sorry. I was just talking to myself. I hear you're heading out to Deirdre. Good luck with the battle.
Thank you.
Hey there.
That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I will keep Garreg Mach safe. It is my duty and responsibility.
Yes.
I thought so. Anything, Professor.
Our clash with Claude draws nearer by the moment. I certainly hope so. I would be quite disappointed if my greatest rival were to simply roll over.
Tasked with keeping watch over the Almiran's movements, he rarely leaves Gonrel territory. I have been wondering something.
She is so whack. Why are you so whack? Might survive. She might not survive. Oh, we gotta go with the 100%.
No time to slow down.
Damn, she's floating in R. In the R. That's good.
Hey! Yeah! Oh! Let's keep our guard up.
It's the fisticuffs, guys.
I was just stronger.
Got fisticuffs. Gotta keep it safe.
Allow me to demonstrate! All is going to plan.
Please crit.
Child.
Yeah, fuck it, let's bait him. She's gonna fucking die. Yeah, whatever.
You have my support.
Let's do this.
No prizes there. Where are the prizes?
Glad I hired those mercenaries. Now I can worry about myself and get out of here. Oh. Figured there would be more of them. Well, I'm sure more will show up soon.
49% doesn't mean you can hit me. What the fuck? This weapon's tight.
Inconsequential.
Horsey Slayer.
Delight.
Disney, I'm gonna lose all this fucking. Nice dodge! Nice dodge!
Look! They've just finished packing up the loot!
All I hear from you is the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bad man.
I can't lose! I must steel myself.
Look sharp.
I live.
He's gonna fucking die. Nice bait. I mean, sorta bait.
That helps.
This is all the bait. This motherfucker's gonna die.
All for our future. I must lead them well.
Oh, look at all this money. You got hit?
Child's
This motherfucker really got hit. Look at this coward.
A tragic end.
It ain't that bad. Lors might die. Nice, he's gonna live.
Obvious.
Yeah, this motherfucker can't be from downtown, dude. I said this motherfucker can't hit me from downtown. You're still alive. Things just got weird. Things got hella weird.
Hope this isn't it.
I hope so too.
I've got to...
It's done.
Nice.
I will keep making.
Stronger. Fast.
I shall not stray.
That's not so bad.
Hopefully you're there.
This is for the best, right? We can't be careless.
That is
You knew the odds.
I almost
Foolish.
Worse, man. That would have sucked. I could heal him. I forgot.
You saved me.
Why'd you show up? Miss.
Too slow.
Thank you. Steady now.
Nice. Just enough.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Just enough.
Me of all people.
AWAC. Get far.
I will not die yet.
Get far. Ragnarok online.
My duty is your death.
Get fucked.
I was just stronger.
Excalibur. The Excalibur's pretty tight. You don't know what the Excalibur is? It's okay. or no? Too many steel bows.
I've got you!
We got this!
It was the only way.
We just gotta save God this.
At your service.
Who are we healing? Fuck yeah.
Appreciate it.
Not quite.
0. It says 0. Fat goose egg. Straight up goose egg. Oh yeah, you're fucked. Yo! Juice Man. How you doing?
I shall not stray.
Heard that? She doesn't stray. Look how much treasure I'm getting. Do I dare baloney him? Can't do that. Can do that. I'm gonna fire. Sure, let me finish this day's worth of stuff and I'll partake. I got I think one more battle after this and I'm down. I just gotta hold off for fucking 5 more turns, but I'm totally down, yeah. I guess that would be 10:30 maybe? I'm hoping sooner. I think I'll eventually get a new, whatever they're called. What are they called? Watch it from downtown.
Once I kill you, I'll be able to go about my business without anyone around to damage my reputation.
From downtown. Boom!
I'm getting closer to my goals.
I've never done it diagonally. Whoa. Alright, this pervert, you're gonna... You know what?
Pitiful. Mere prey to be hunted. Now, run like the frightened rodent.
This guy sounds like
I've
he
got some
does
tricks
a
up
lot
my
of
sleeve.
drugs.
Don't underestimate me.
What a fool. You are beginning to bore me.
I talk like this. I'll just continue to talk like this.
I desire greater strength.
And that's a wrap. Did we take too much? As if there is such a thing. Well, what goes around, comes around.
What goes around's all around. That's what they say. This guy is a perverse. I talk like this all the time. Hey, if I knew someone who talked like that, I would get mad at myself.
That was time spent in vain.
No, it wasn't. Thank you, everyone, for all the help. And just look at how much we got back. It should cover all our costs and then some. You'll be rewarded handsomely.
Yeah, I'll join. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Though if that guy calls himself a merchant,
Definitely down.
maybe I shouldn't
So
call
I'll hop
myself
on.
one. We'd better let Hubert know all about
No racial
this so we
slurs,
can give
alright?
him what for.
There's no need. I'll take care of him.
Yuritsa, wait! And he's off. Well, I almost feel bad for Pilardo. No, wait. He tried to rip me off. I don't feel bad at all.
You don't feel bad at all, huh? Okay. I can't buy.
My thank you so much. I am grateful.
I can't believe this is a real thing. Can I switch? Can't switch sides? Alright. This is gonna be easy peasy.
What's my strategy?
Understood.
It won't be in vain. I'm stronger.
Foolish.
Predictable.
So inconsequent.
Here is something to believe in. This could turn the tides. Watch and learn.
You saw that dodge right there?
Child's
This only one will die.
I must lead them well.
Now you're dead.
foolish. Death grows.
I can't cross.
It's over.
One shot.
It won't be in vain.
You're done. Puppy. All over.
Another victory. I'll use this power.
Which one is better?
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
Welcome. Come back soon.
I have another one. Ah. You're out. You're definitely out. You're definitely out. Oh. No. There's our big boy. Granny, look. You know what? This. Yeah, you can sit the fuck out. Horse on the right, everyone else on the left.
I'll do my best. I want. Let's make this quick.
Shall we?
Ready when you are.
What's the plan?
My orders?
I do this for all of us.
I've got no time for mercy.
Steady now.
What's my strategy? I must lead them well.
At your service.
It's done. Too slow.
This could turn the tides.
Not quite.
You took me lightly.
Nice.
Hopefully I'll be more...
Fucking pirates. Big row.
Apologies.
Here is something to believe
in. Water.
Yeah! Another victory.
Coming from the fucking water.
Leave it to me.
I will not die yet.
You both too good.
Maybe this'll help me.
We can't be careless.
Okay. They're also okay.
Still here. So helpful. At your service. I must keep going.
Leone, you ain't gonna wash the damn thing.
It's done.
She's mad at it.
I will keep making
I will be.
Yes, I've got you! I'll be home again soon.
Knew you could do it.
Fucking savior. Well, it's not gonna touch shit. It's a damn shame.
Thanks.
He might die. Please don't die, please don't die.
Hey!
Hell, we're gonna live!
Let me paint you a picture.
Damn.
No mercy.
Impressive.
Now there's a way forward. I think I really...
Just be careful. I owe you one.
What's the plan?
Go for it.
Need to pull my weight.
Ernie's unstoppable.
That's right.
Seems like fighting.
We did it. We did it. Bernie's definitely. Yeah. No way she wasn't. On the 25th, I'll fight. Gotta go to class. Birdie, come on.
I appreciate. Seems. I am quite.
It was.
Nice. Oh, she just warped.
I'll try to put this.
Blizzard on you, girl. Well, let's get this up.
Oh. I think I've got.
No start. There we go.
What? What?
Oh, so close. One more.
How best?
Ah. Look.
Thanks.
Professor.
Sure. Why a Wyvern Rider? Who cares? Let's get beefy Buffy.
We're on a roll.
Nice.
This should be suitable.
Perseverance is the key.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my
It's all instinct now.
Impressed yet?
Okay, I am going to
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Thank you.
I need more Garfield. What do I am? Hero. Wait, what's my sword at now? I know I'm doing some goofy shit, but come on, bro. Like this motherfucker really trying to be an assassin? What does he get now? Yeah, sure.
I did it.
Fucking. Kanto. We got supports. We'll do supports real quick. We'll do this one and Bernadetta, because I'm just curious.
I never imagined I'd see you again.
Indeed.
Emil, I've missed you so much. How long has it been since we last spoke?
Since you left House Bartels, I was 8.
And just look at you now, all grown up. I notice that you still indulge in sweets. It makes me happy to see that you're still the same in some ways.
It has been some time since I've tasted such a thing.
Well, of course. That's because this is a recipe only Mother and I know of. Oh no, you've gotten crumbs all over your face. Sit still while I wipe them off.
Stop it.
Oh, come on. Allow me to be your big sis.
This is supposed to
It
be
won't
like
hurt you to
Felix?
indulge
Fuck
me.
out of here.
Mercedes, the little brother you once loved, he is no longer here.
It doesn't matter to me how you've changed. You will always be my baby brother. You are precious to both me and to Mother.
Mother is well, I assume.
She is very well. You should send her a letter. She'd be so thrilled.
I suppose.
Mother has always borne a deep regret over what happened. We should have brought you with us. We never intended to leave you alone with House Bartels.
Perhaps not. But it was wise of Mother to have only taken you. As the heir, if she had taken me, Father would have searched relentlessly for us all. And had he found us, I feel certain he'd have killed you both.
Yes, that's what Mother said too. He'd have done exactly that. You know, I've heard about what happened. About killing the family of House Bartels.
And? Are you afraid of me? Or do you despise me?
Neither of those. That isn't why I bring this up. I understand your reasons, but it's a terrible thing to take a life. You understood that even then. I've been waiting a very long time to ask you. Why did you do it? Why did you kill your father?
Because I wanted to.
This is too happy.
I know you're avoiding my question. I can hear it in your voice. I won't ask any further if you don't want to tell me why. But just let me know if you ever feel ready to talk to me about it.
Understood. The time may eventually come.
Until then, I'll wait patiently.
Last one. And then I'll stream tomorrow. Hopefully during the day. What the fuck?
I must have had a nightmare.
You're awake. Yuritsa.
Yeah, that's it. Professor Yuritsa.
I'm not a professor.
Wait, what? You're not Professor Yuritsa? Oh, yeah. Professor Yuritsa always wears a mask. So then, who are you?
Yuritsa.
What?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Look, are you Professor Yuritsa, or aren't you? Please make yourself clear.
I am Yuritsa, but I am not a professor.
A Yuritsa who is not a professor? So there are two Yuritsas running around the monastery? Oh, wait. Aha! I got it. I get it now. You're no longer a professor. Therefore, you're just Yuritsa. Plain old Yuritsa. Our professor isn't a professor anymore either, but doesn't mind the title. I guess I figured you'd be fine with being called professor as well.
When I was teaching, it was simply a task. Nothing more.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like there's a lot going on in that skull of yours, Yuritsa.
Yeah.
Bernie, what the heck are you even doing in the infirmary?
You took one look at me and passed out.
Huh? Don't be silly. There's absolutely no reason I'd faint at the sight of you, Yuritsa.
Yeah, she's like a crush.
I'm coming down with a sudden cold, I think. Yeah, I've gotta run to my room.
Damn, she got a crush. Alright, who do I got? Ash, Mercedes, Lawrence. Okay. I'll do these tomorrow. I'm gonna save. Do the other missions and get that stuff. But yeah. If I get snowed in, I'll stream in the daytime. If not, I'll stream in the evening.